bit of setup. Okay. Once again, welcome. Thank you for joining me. I'm taking a short break from Cold Steel for the time being. I will be getting right back into it tomorrow and hopefully finishing off Chapter 2, Act 3. Actually, I might not be doing it tomorrow because I do have my volunteering. So I might not get the entire chapter done, or I might not go at all. It kind of depends how I'm feeling when I get home. But we'll see. Either way, the next time I stream, I will be doing Cold Steel 2, Chapter 2, Act 3. Right now, I'm continuing on my little Portal saga here. This game continues on from Portal 1. Though, unlike Portal 1, this game has a bit more story to it. Whereas Portal 1 was really more of a, it was created by, if my memory serves, it was created by a bunch of students who used the Half-Life engine to create a game, and then when they realized it was good, they put it forward, and they got some money into it. This game had a bit more funding, which allowed them to get more, which allowed them to just do more and be better. It's just a generally better game. Unfortunately, for me, when I first played it, that meant the puzzles were a bit easier. I'm not sure if that was because the game itself was easier, or because I was just more used to the sort of gameplay at that point. Or that they had, yeah. I also think they may have made them a bit easier so that they could, I'm gonna stop saying so that it could be targeted at a much larger audience, because if there was one thing that just couldn't be done, well then they wouldn't have had fun with that. That's why they implemented the community test chambers, where they allowed people to create their own puzzles, put them online for you to download and play. And some of those can be quite challenging. But that's not what we're here to do. We are here to start a new game. The Courtesy Call. Sorry, I thought just clicking on it would do it. Apparently I had to hit play, or maybe I had to double click. Either way, I didn't get started as soon as I should have. There is Gladys in her glorious destroyed form, courtesy of us. Shell.
Good morning. You have been in suspension for 50 days. In compliance with state and federal regulations, all testing candidates in the Aperture Science Extended Relaxation Center must be revived periodically for a mandatory physical and mental wellness exercise. You will hear a buzzer. When you hear the buzzer, look up at the ceiling.
So at the end of Portal 1, I'm actually going to turn the volume down just a little bit. So at the end of Portal 1, we had fallen over, landed on our stomach with our hands behind our back. We had entered the designated party position, or whatever they called it. So a Aperture Science robot came along and moved us to this room.
Good. You will hear a buzzer. When you hear the buzzer, look down at the floor. Good. This completes the gymnastic portion of your mandatory physical and mental wellness exercise. There is a framed painting on the wall. Please go stand in front of it.
And we are now allowed to zoom in and out.
You will hear a buzzer. When you hear the buzzer, stare at the art.
I have successfully appreciated art.
You should now feel mentally reinvigorated. If you suspect staring at art has not provided the required intellectual sustenance, reflect briefly on this classical music. Now, please return to your bed.
Good morning. You have been in suspension for...
Good morning. You have been in suspension for 9. This courtesy call is to inform you that all test subjects should vacate the enrichment center immediately. Any test subject
Are you gonna open the door
at this time
at any
will be
time?
assumed to have exercised his or her right to remain in extended relaxation For the
Are you going to open this door? Because it's fairly urgent.
Oh,
just open the door! Hello, friend. Why not open the door? Could be Spanish. Could be Spanish. Hola, amigo. Abre la puerta. Donde está? No. Fine. No. Absolutely fine. It's not like I don't have, 10,000 other test subjects begging me to help them escape. It's not like this place is about to explode. All right, look. Okay, I'll be honest. You're the last test subject left, and if you don't help me, we're both gonna die. All right. I didn't want to say it. There you go. You've dragged it out of me. All right, dead. Dos muerte. Open the door. Go on.
Just waiting for it to start recycling
Hello.
to see where the end is.
Hello?
I think this is it.
Hello. Open the door. Hello. Go on.
Yeah, that's it. Okay.
Hello. Ah! Ah! Oh God. You look good. Looking good, actually. Are you okay? How are you?
What's
No,
out there doesn't
answer
look
that.
good.
I'm absolutely sure you're fine. There's plenty of time for you to recover. Just take it.
Please prepare for emergency evacuation.
Stay calm. Stay calm. Prepare. That's all I'm saying. Prepare. It's all fine. All right. Don't move. I'm gonna get us out of here. Oh, you
sure
might
you are.
want to hang on to something. Word of advice. Up to you.
Options, keyboard, mouse. Is there? Yeah, there is. Control. I just can't duck for the time being.
You all right down there? Can you hear me? Hello?
So
Most
The
test subjects
try-
do
the
experience
image is
some
trying to
cognitive
show
deterioration after a few months in suspension. Now, you've been under for quite a lot longer, and it's not out of the question that you might have a very minor case of serious brain damage. But don't be alarmed, all right? Although if you do feel alarmed, try to hold on to that feeling, because that is the proper reaction to being told that you've got brain damage. Do you understand what I'm saying at all? Does any of this make any sense? Just tell me. Just say yes. Okay, what you're doing there is jumping. You just jumped. But never mind. Say apple. Apple.
Apple.
Okay, you know what? That's close enough. Just hold tight.
All reactor core safeguards are now non-functional. Please prepare for reactor core meltdown.
Okay, look, I wasn't going to mention this to you, but I'm in pretty hot water here.
So
How
yeah,
you doing down there?
everything's
Still holding on?
kinda going to shit.
The reserve power ran out, so of course the whole relaxation centre stops waking up the bloody test subjects. Hold on, this is a bit tricky. And of course, nobody tells me anything. No, why should you tell me anything? Why should I be kept informed? About the life functions of the 10,000 bloody test subjects I'm supposed to be in charge of. Why? It's close. Can you see? Am I gonna make it through? Have I got enough space?
Oh, you're fine.
Just gotta get through here. Okay,
Yeah,
I just
bye to
gotta
that other room.
concentrate.
They didn't need that one
Whose
anyway.
fault do you think it's gonna be when the management comes down here and finds 10,000 flipping vegetables? Alright, see, no, I hit that one. I hit that one. Okay, listen, we should get our story straight, alright? If anyone asks, and no one's gonna ask, don't worry, but if anyone asks, tell them as far as you know, the last time you checked, everyone looked pretty much alive.
We're
Alright?
really
Not
supposed
dead.
to be up in there, in that box.
Okay, almost there. On the other side of that wall is one of the old testing tracks. There's a piece of equipment in there that we're gonna need to get out of here. I think this is a docking station. Get ready.
Docking station 0104.
Good news. That is not a docking station. So
Yeah, it
there's one
says-
mystery solved.
It says docking
I'm
station
gonna
is
attempt
down.
A manual override on this wall. Could get a bit technical. Hold on. Almost there. Remember, you're looking for a gun that makes holes, not bullet holes. But don't worry, you'll figure it out. Seriously, do hold on this time.
I really love the music in this game. It's quite phenomenal. Hey, it's the room we originally woke up
Welcome to
in.
the Aperture Science Enrichment Center. We are currently experiencing technical difficulties due to circumstances of potentially apocalyptic significance beyond our control. However, thanks to emergency testing protocols, testing can continue. These pre-recorded messages will provide instructional and motivational support so that science can still be done, even in the event of environmental, social, economic, or structural collapse. The portal will open and emergency testing will begin in 3, 2, 1.
There's me holding on to a floating radio. So yeah, as you can tell, things have kind of gone to shit. Plants have overgrown the place. Everything's kind of gone to crap.
Testing remains an important tool for science, even in a dire emergency. If cube and button-based testing caused this emergency, don't worry. The odds of this happening twice are very slim.
So yeah, since we destroyed GLaDOS, everything's kind of gone to shit. Though on the plus side, they did somehow manage to upgrade the elevators. Also, unlike Portal 1...
If you feel liquid running down your neck, relax, lie on your back, and apply immediate pressure to your temples. You are simply experiencing a rare reaction in which the material emancipation grill may have emancipated the ear tubes inside your head.
Unlike Portal 1, you have a loading screen between each test.
Good. Because of the technical difficulties we are currently experiencing, your test environment is unsupervised. Before re-entering a relaxation vault at the conclusion of testing, please take a moment to write down the results of your test. An Aperture Science Reintegration Associate will revive you for an interview when society has been rebuilt.
And I do like the loading screens, how they actually, I really like how the loading screen times changes over time in this game as the area around you changes. It's a very nice touch.
Or other governing body that either refuses to or is incapable of listening to reason.
Here we go.
Hey, you made it.
Hey, Bo.
There should be a portal device.
Oh, shit. I fell.
Can you see the portals there? Also, are you alive?
So, there we have... There we have the idea that GLaDOS is killing everyone with deadly neurotoxin. Someone praising the companion cube. There's us with the cake, so someone clearly saw that. Someone saw us playing Portal 1. GLaDOS offering us cake while we have the portal gun. Person holding a companion cube. This is likely all drawn set up by Ratman, who has found himself a portal gun, it seems. And I'm guessing that is the destruction of GLaDOS. Unless that's a... Oh, that's a person. That might be the idea of us destroying GLaDOS? I don't know. It's hard to tell. Anywho, enough of that. Speculating what those images mean is a bit of fun, but it serves no real purpose. Here we are back in some Aperture Science back rooms. Seems they've updated their keyboards. You can actually read the lettering on them. Oh, that's also a nice little touch they added in this game. You can see where you place your portals through walls.
Some emergency testing may require prolonged interaction with lethal military androids. Rest assured that all lethal military androids have been taught to read and provided with one copy of the Laws of Robotics to share. Good. If you feel that a lethal military android has not respected your rights as detailed in the Laws of Robotics, please note it on your self-reporting form. A future Aperture Science Entitlement Associate will initiate the appropriate grievance filing paperwork.
It also shoot quite a bit faster. Aperture Laboratories, Aperture Science. We do what we must because we can.
This next test is very dangerous. To help you remain tranquil in the face of almost certain death, smooth jazz will be deployed in 3, 2, 1.
Easiest test in the game. Ooh. I'm really bad at
Because
that.
this message is pre-recorded, any observations related to your performance are speculation on our part. Please disregard any undeserved compliments.
Let's see what's up here. A room. With some math symbols and some V's. Some computer screens. And as we get further in, the place gets more repaired or less repaired. Like you can see that the Aperture Laboratories sign is in, the logo is in
The
disrepair.
Enrichment Center is currently being bombarded with fireballs, meteorites, or other objects from space. Please avoid unsheltered testing areas wherever a lack of shelter from space debris does not appear to be a deliberate part of the test.
Ah, damn it. If you do this just right, there we go. But I don't have a switch or anything. So... oh. There we go. Right, I know how to do this. There we go, get that up there. Ah, goddammit. Yeah, now I'm going too fast. I've got to slow down. There we go.
Well done. The Enrichment Center reminds you that although circumstances may appear bleak, you are not alone. All Aperture Science personality constructs will remain functional in apocalyptic, low-power environments of as few as 1.1 volts.
Well, good to know that I will have the Aperture Science robots. Because I mean, they're always so super effective.
This next test applies the principles of momentum to movement through portals. If the laws of physics no longer apply in the future, God help you. if you are a non-employee who has discovered this facility amid the ruins of civilization, welcome. And remember, testing is the future, and the future starts with you.
Alright, so I have to get over there, which means you there, and jump into this hole. Oops. Actually, let's see. Can we get up there? Is there anything even up there? No, it doesn't look like it, but what about up there? This game, much like the previous one, has some special Ratman holes. It's just a matter of finding where they are. I'm not sure if this stage has one, but I'm having a look around, because why the heck not? They're usually on stages where you have to use momentum to get places.
Good work getting this far, future starter. That said, if you are simple-minded, old, or irradiated in such a way that the future should not start with you, please return to your primitive tribe and send back someone better qualified for testing.
I'm not old.
To ensure that sufficient power remains for core testing
irradiated.
protocols, all safety devices have been disabled. The Enrichment Center respects your right to have questions or concerns about this policy.
Hey! Oi, oi! I'm up here! Oh, brilliant! You did find a portal gun! Oh, do you know what? It just goes to show people with brain damage...
This is another room that we had. That used to be...
Pop a portal on that wall behind me there, and I'll meet you on the other side of the room.
How did... That used to be, like, over there or something.
Just pop a portal right behind me there, and come on through to the other side.
Yeah, come here, Tid Sweetly, I'm coming.
Okay, listen, let me lay something on you here. It's pretty heavy. They told me never, never, ever to disengage myself from my management rail, or I would die. But we're out of options here, so get ready to catch me, all right? On the off chance that I'm not dead the moment I pop off this thing. On 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. That's high. It's too high, isn't it? Really, that. All right, going on 3 just gives you too much time to think about it. Let's go on 1 this time. Okay, ready? 1. Catch me! Catch! Ow!
I was trying to catch you.
I'm not dead. I'm not dead. Plug me into that stick on the wall over there, yeah, and I'll show you something. You'll be impressed by this. Yeah, I can't do it if you're watching. Seriously, I'm not joking. Could you just turn around for a second? Alright, you can turn around now. Bam! Secret panel. Got open while your back was turned, and off we go. Look at this! No rail to tell us where to go. Oh, this is brilliant. We can go wherever we want. Just hold on though, where are we going? Seriously. Hang on, let me just get my bearings. Just follow the rail actually. Oh no. Yes, hello, no, we're not stopping. Don't make eye contact, whatever you do. No, thanks, we're good. Appreciate it. Keep moving, keep moving.
Hey, Kikos, how you doing? Yeah, taking a break from Legend of Heroes for a little while. Be getting back into it either tomorrow or Friday.
Probably ought to bring you up to speed on something right now. In order to escape, we're going to have to go through her chamber, and she will probably kill us. If she's,
I thought I changed it to say I was playing Portal 2. It says I'm playing Portal 2 Part 1 on my dashboard.
Awake. Okay, I'm going to lay my cards on the table. I don't want to...
Oh, right. I know what you mean. I forgot to change the, I get it. I'll fix that. I changed the title. I forgot to change the game. And changed.
I don't want to go in there. Don't go in there.
Right.
She's off. She's off. Don't panic over. She's off. All fine. On we go.
That's on me.
There she is. What a nasty piece of work she was, honestly. Like a proper maniac. Do you know who ended up taking her down in the end? You're not going to believe this. A human. I know. I wouldn't have believed either. Apparently
Which
this
means
human
I've been
escaped
playing
and, nobody's seen him
Cold
since.
Steel 2 with the
That
game
was
saying
a
I've been
long
playing
chunk of
Cold
time
Steel
where-
1.
Ah!
Because I forgot to
still
change it
held.
for that as
Still
well.
being held. That's a great job. You've applied the grit. We're all fine. That's tremendous. I just looked down. I do not recommend it. I've just done it again. This is the main breaker room. Look for a switch that says escape pod. All right, don't touch anything else. Not interested in anything else. Don't touch anything else. Don't even look at anything else. Just, well, obviously you've got to look at everything else to find the escape pod. But as soon as you look at something and it doesn't say escape pod, look at something else. Look at the next thing, all right? But don't touch anything else or look at anything. Well, look at other things, but don't. You understand? Can you see it anywhere? I can't see it anywhere.
So how you doing, Kickubs?
Tell
I
you
saw
what,
you
plug
streaming
me in
earlier,
and I'll turn the
but
lights on. Let there be light.
yeah,
That's God.
Nice.
Just quoting God. Oh, look at that. It's turning. Ominous. But probably fine, as long as it doesn't start, moving up.
that's pretty
Now,
cool.
Escape pod. It's moving up. Okay. No, don't worry. I've got it. This should slow it down. No, makes it go faster.
So, I'm going to assume you'll be
initiated.
streaming
Okay,
second
don't
chapter
panic.
soon.
All right, stop panicking. I can still stop this. There's a password. Okay, it's fine. I'll just. Not a problem. A.
Ah, fair enough. Oh, do you mean,
Wait, should I do B?
This section
No,
is
no,
rather
stop,
loud.
please don't.
Power up complete.
I don't. Okay, listen. All right, new plan. Act natural. No.
you know?
Hello.
Have you finished your Cold Steel 1 stream yet?
Know her?
It's been a long time. How have you been? I've been really busy being dead. You know, after you murdered me.
You did what? Oh no! No! Oh no! Ah!
Okay, look, we both said a lot of things that you're going to regret. But I think we can
I know.
put our
So you're
differences
over the
behind
halfway
us.
point then. You're getting there.
For silence. You monster. I will say, though, that since you went to all the trouble of waking me up, you must really, really love to test. I love it too. There's just one small thing we need to take care of first.
So I take it there wasn't much serious damage from the flooding? Ah, that's unfortunate. Ooh.
Here we are, the incinerator room. Be careful not to trip over any parts of me that didn't get completely burned when you threw them down here. The dual portal device should be around here somewhere. Once you find it, we can start testing, just like old time.
Fair enough. So I have no idea how a situation like that goes. Do you mean you're
Hold on.
do you mean you're getting removed from the house because
There. Good. You have a dual portal device.
it's
There should be a
unsafe and
way
they're
back to the
and you're
testing
getting it
area
repaired,
again.
or I don't know. Like I said, I have no idea how this sort of situation goes.
Once testing starts, I'm required by protocol to keep interaction with you to a minimum. Luckily, we haven't started testing yet. This will be our only chance to talk. Do you know the biggest lesson I learned from what you did? I discovered I have a
Oh,
sort of black
okay, wow,
box
that
quick save
sucks.
feature. In the event of a catastrophic failure, the last 2 minutes of my life were preserved for analysis. I was able, well, forced really, to relive you killing me again and again, forever. You know, if you'd done that to somebody else, they might devote their existence to exacting revenge. Luckily, I'm a bigger person than that. I'm happy to put this all behind us and get back to work. After all, we've got a lot to do, and only 60 more years to do it. More or less.
Yeah.
I don't have the actuarial tables in front of me.
Okay, yeah, that really sucks. Do you have somewhere else lined up, or are you still looking?
I'll just move that out of the way for you. This place really is a wreck. But the important thing is you're back. With me. And now I'm on to all your little tricks. So there's nothing to stop us from testing for the rest of your life. After that, who knows? I might take up a hobby. Reanimating the dead, maybe.
Well, that's better than nothing, I suppose.
Sorry about the mess. I've really let the place go since you killed me. By the way, thanks for that.
Sarcasm self-test complete.
Oh good, that's back online. I'll start getting everything else working while you perform this first simple test, which involves deadly lasers and how test subjects react when locked in a room with deadly lasers. Not bad. I forgot how good you are at this. You should pace yourself, though. We have a lot of tests to do.
Oh, that's a very shitty situation to be in. I'm sorry, I can't really do much to help you there.
This next test involves discouragement redirection cubes. I just finished building them before you had your, well, episode. So now we'll both get to see how they work. There should be one in the corner. Well done. Here come the test results. You are a horrible person.
Yeah, you should probably get to sleep if you've been up for a while. I'm in a similar sleep cycle at the moment. But yeah, thanks for stopping by. I hope things get better for you soon. And also thanks for letting me know about not being on top of changing the game.
Don't let that horrible
I'll catch you around.
discourage you. It's just a data point. If it makes you feel any better. Science has now validated your birth mother's decision to abandon you on a doorstep. Congratulations. Not on the test. Most people emerge from suspension terribly undernourished. I want to congratulate you on beating the odds and somehow managing to pack on a few pounds.
Ah, Gladys, such a kind person.
One moment. You're navigating these test chambers faster than I can build them, so feel free to slow down and do whatever it is you do when you're not destroying this facility. I'll give you credit. I guess you are listening to me. But for the record, you don't have to go that slowly.
Doing something, have to quickly. Alright. Just checking something, making sure it's all good. Thank you, Gladys.
This next test involves the Aperture Science Aerial Faceplate. It was part of an initiative to investigate how well test subjects could solve problems when they were catapulted into space. Results were highly informative. They could not. Good luck.
I'm bad at timing this. There we go.
Here's an interesting fact. You're not breathing real air. It's too expensive to pump this far down. We just take carbon dioxide out of a room, freshen it up a little, and pump it back in. So you'll be breathing the same room full of air for the rest of your life. I thought that was interesting.
It is interesting. Ooh, looks like the Aperture Science,
Let's see
the
what
Aperture
the next test
Laboratory
is. Oh,
logo is
advanced
getting
aerial faceplates.
better.
Well, have fun soaring through the air without a care in the world. I have to go to the wing that was made entirely of glass and pick up 15 acres of broken glass. By myself.
Hopefully I've aimed this right. There we go, Ratman room. Beans, water, and more Aperture Science computers. He's eating a lot of beans. Where is he getting all of his beans? The company can only have so many beans.
Oh, sorry. I'm still cleaning out the test chambers, so sometimes there's still trash in them, standing around, smelling and being useless. Try to avoid the garbage hurtling towards you. Remember before when I was talking about smelly garbage standing around being useless? That was a metaphor. I was actually talking about you. And I'm sorry. You didn't react at the time, so I was worried it sailed right over your head. Which
I got
would
it,
make
don't
this
worry,
apology
Gladys.
seem insane. That's why I had to call you garbage a second time just now.
Yep, the Aperture Laboratory's loading screen does look a bit better now.
Did you know that people with guilty consciences are more easily startled by loud noises? I'm sorry. I don't know why that went off. Anyway, just an interesting science. Oh, did I accidentally fizzle that before you could complete the test? I'm sorry. Go ahead and grab another one. Oh, no. I fizzled that one too. Oh well. We have warehouses full of the things. Absolutely worthless. I'm happy to get rid of them. Every test chamber is equipped with an emancipation grill at its exit, so that test subjects cannot smuggle test objects out of the test area. This one is broken. Don't take anything with you.
Okay. If you take the companion cube, she fizzles it as you try to get into the elevator.
This next test involves emancipation grills. Remember, I told you about them in the last test area that did not have one. Oh no, the turbines again. I have to go. Wait, this next test does require some explanation. Let me give you the fast version. There, if you have any questions, just remember what I said in slow motion. Test on your own recognizance. I'll be right back.
The return.
It's me! I'm okay!
Well, I'm back. The aerial faith plate in here is sending a distress signal. You broke it, didn't you? There. Try it now.
What happened, right? I was just lying there. You got
This plate must not be calibrated to someone of your generousness. I'll add a few zeros to the maximum weight. You look great, by the way. Very healthy. Try it now.
word, right? Couldn't believe it either.
You seem to have defeated its load-bearing capacity. Well done. I'll just lower the ceiling.
Oh, Gladys, you are a right bitch. Alright, now I want to go here. God, I'm bad at aiming those today.
Look at you, sailing through the air majestically, like an eagle, piloting a blimp. Enjoy this next test. I'm going to go to the service. It's a beautiful day out. Yesterday I saw a deer. If you solve this next test, maybe I'll let you ride an elevator all the way up to the break room. And I'll tell you about the time I saw a deer again.
Thank you. I would love to hear about how you saw a deer. Whee!
Well, you passed the test. I didn't see the deer today. I did see some humans. But with you here, I've got more test subjects than I'll ever need.
Not true. You can always use more. You don't have to keep testing on me.
These bridges are made from natural light that I pump in from the surface. If you rubbed your cheek on one, it would be like standing outside with the sun shining on your face. It would also set your hair on fire, so don't actually do it.
This thing likes seeing my eyes. Only... This thing only not with my... This thing likes seeing only not with my eyes. Uh-huh. No idea what that's supposed to mean. Right, I've got to hit the button first. I always forget that.
Excellent. You're a predator, and these tests are your prey. Speaking of which, I was researching sharks for an upcoming test. Do you know who else murders people who are only trying to help them? Did you guess sharks? Because that's wrong.
No, I
The
didn't
correct
guess
answer is
sharks.
nobody. Nobody but you is that pointlessly cruel. Good news. I figured out what to do with all the money I save recycling your one room full of air.
Huh?
When
What?
you die, I'm going to laminate your skeleton and pose you in the lobby. That way future generations can learn from you how not to have your unfortunate bone structure. Perfect. The door's malfunctioning. I guess somebody's going to have to repair that too. No, don't get up. I'll be right back.
You can see into that
Don't
room,
touch
that's unusual.
anything.
Hey, up here. I found some bird eggs up here. Just dropped them into the door mechanism. Shut it right down. Bird! Okay, that's probably the bird in it that laid the eggs. Livid. Okay, look, the point is, we're gonna break out of here, alright? Very soon, I promise. I just have to figure out how to break us out of here. Here she comes. Just keep testing. Remember, you never saw me.
I went and spoke with the door mainframe. Let's just say he won't be, well, living anymore. Anyway, back to testing.
Nope. Whew. Almost
Well
lost it.
done. In fact, you did so well, I'm going to note this on your file, in the commendation section. Oh, there's lots of room here.
Subject did well.
Enough.
Did well enough. Well, that's something.
This next test involves turrets. You remember them, right? They're the pale spherical things that are full of bullets. Oh wait, that's you in 5 seconds. Good luck.
Put me down.
Familiar.
Searching. Who are you?
There we go. Nailed it.
Please put me down. Shutting down.
Whee! Being redirected to, well, not to another chest chamber through an elevator, just probably to another chest chamber.
To maintain a constant testing cycle, I simulate daylight at all hours and add adrenal vapor to your oxygen supply. So you may be confused about the passage of time. The point is, yesterday was your birthday. I thought you'd want to know.
I have a birthday. That's neat. Ow. Ow, 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 ow.
You know how I'm going to live forever, but you're going to be dead in 60 years? Well, I've been working on a belated birthday present for you. Well, more of a belated birthday medical procedure. Well, technically, it's a medical experiment. What's important
Oh,
is it's a
not quite.
present.
Almost. Everything's almost fixed in that room. In the elevator room.
That jumpsuit you're wearing looks stupid. That's not me talking. It's
Getting
right
better.
here in
There's
my
only
file.
3.
On other people, it looks fine.
Only
But right here,
3
a scientist
plates.
has noted that on you it looks stupid. Well, what does a neck-bearded old engineer know about fashion? He probably... Oh, wait, it's a she. Still, what does she know? Oh wait, it says she has a medical degree. In fashion. From France.
You're still there. Take it down. Searching.
I'm going through the list of test subjects in cryogenic storage. I managed to find 2 with your last name. A man and a woman. So that's interesting. It's a small world.
But our name has been redacted. We found that out when we read a comic. They printed out a comic of what Ratman was doing between Portal 1 and Portal 2.
I have a surprise
And-
waiting for you after this next test.
One of the
Tell
things
me
he
if
did
it's
was
spoiled
redacting
surprise.
Chell's
So
name.
I'll just give you a hint. It involves meeting two people you haven't seen in a long time.
Now there's a little Easter egg in this room. Getting it can be a bit tricksy though. So let's see if I can remember how to get it. I think what we do is we do that there, we take this, we do that there, and we take this and go like that. And here's our Easter egg. Also another Ratman room. Pile of scientists' corpses. Morality. Is it supposed to be unmorality? They're doing a song for us. Okay, so let's get out of here. Gladys is humming the tune that we just heard. And if you don't find out what that is, you're just wondering, what the hell is she doing? I think the next chamber is when things are looking pretty good.
It says this next test was designed
Nope.
by one of Aperture's Nobel Prize winners. It doesn't say what the prize was for. Well, I know it wasn't for being immune to neurotoxin. I bet you think I forgot about your surprise. I didn't. In fact, we're headed to your surprise right now. After all these years, I'm getting choked up just thinking about it.
The surprise, chapter 4.
Initiating surprise in 3, 2, 1. I made it all up. Surprise. Oh, come on. If it makes you feel any better, they abandoned you at birth. So I very seriously doubt they'd even want to see you.
Alright, so let's see, how do we do this? Like this. And this one comes over here.
I feel awful about that surprise. Tell you what, let's give your parents a call right now.
The birth parents you are trying to reach do
Do
not
not
know. Please hang up.
Oh, that's sad. But impressive. Maybe they worked at the phone company.
The bad parents you are trying to call do not love you. Please hang up.
Yep.
Hey, how's it going? I taught my way onto the old Nanobot work crew rebuilding this shaft. They are really small. So, oh, I know, Jerry. No, I'm on a break, mate. On a break. Ah! Just hang in there for 5 more. What, Jerry? You can't fire me for that. Yes, Jerry. Or maybe your prejudiced worksite should have accommodated a nanobot of my size. Thanks for the hate crime, Jer. See you in court, mate. Anyway, look, just hang in there for 5 more chambers.
5 more chambers. Yeah, turn that off. Phone ads.
Well, you know the old formula.
Comedy equals tragedy
plus
plus
time.
time.
And you have
Yep.
been asleep for a while. So I guess it's actually
pretty funny when
you
you're
do the
think-
math.
Alright. I've got 2, so I may as well get them. Ow. Oh, what the shit happened? So that one goes there. Ah, there it is in the corner. Now I just gotta get another one that's over there. Of course it falls. Whee! Flying through the air. Oh, I can't
I thought
find them
about
up.
our dilemma, and I came up with a solution that I honestly think works out best
That's
for one of
one
both of us.
Ooh, I think that room had perfect plates.
Federal regulations
Here we
require
go.
me to warn you that this next test chamber
Is looking pretty good.
That's right. The facility is completely operational again.
This one actually did take me a little while to figure out when I was playing through this the first time. I felt really dumb after I realized what I was supposed to do.
I think these test chambers look even better than they did before. It was easy, really.
It's
You just
because
have to
you
look
haven't
at things
updated
objectively,
graphics
see what
to
you
use.
don't need anymore, and trim out
The
fat.
fat. In other words, us. because she keeps referring to us as fat.
I've got a surprise for you after this next test. Not a fake, tragic surprise like last time. A real surprise with
Here we go.
tragic consequences. And real confetti this time. The good stuff. Our last bag. Part of me's going to miss it. But at the end of the day, it was just taking up space. What's going on? Who turned off the lights?
Hey, buddy. I'm speaking in an accent that is beyond her range of hearing. I know I'm early, but we have to go right now. Walk casually toward my position, and we'll go shut her down.
Look, metal ball, I can hear you.
Run! I don't need to do the voice. Run! 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 Come on, I'm closing the doors. Okay, quick recap. We are escaping. Alright, that's what's happening now. We're escaping. So you're doing great. Just keep running. Quick word about the future plans that I've got in store. We're going to shut down her turret production line, alright? Turn off her neurotoxin and then confront her. Again, though, for the moment, run! This way, this way. Come on, let's go.
The irony is you were almost at the last test. Here it is. Why don't you just do it? Trust me, it's an easier way out than whatever asinine plan your friend came up with.
Oh, what? How stupid does she think we
Look,
are?
there's the outside world over there. It's clearly not a trap.
Go! Come on, over here, this way. Come on, come on! Ah! What's going on in there? I heard gunfire. It's a bit late. Look out for gunfire. Probably doesn't help at this point, but I haven't been twice. You're okay? Great, come on.
But I have at least tried.
This way. Turrets! No, go, go, go.
Ah,
There's the
Wheatley.
exit. We're almost out of here. Bring in the whole place down. Hurry! Hurry! This way! Hurry! This way! Get in the lift! Get in the lift!
Hey, get in the lift.
We made it! We made it! We made it! We made it! I'll meet you on the
Woo.
other side.
Oh, loading screen. Can't set up portals to see what I look like. Oh.
Ah, brilliant! You made it through. Well done. Okay, follow me. We've still got work to do. At least she can't touch us. What's happening? Okay. Don't move. Okay, alright, so I've got an idea, but it is bloody dangerous. Here we go. Ah! Oh, for God's sake. They told me that if I ever turn this flashlight on, I would die. They told me that about everything. I mean, I don't even know why they bothered giving me this stuff if they didn't want me to use it. It's pointless. Man. Ooh. It's dark down here, isn't it? They say that the old caretaker of this place went absolutely crazy. Chopped up his entire staff of robots. All of them robots. They say at night you can still hear the screams of their replicas. all of them functionally indistinguishable from the originals. No memory of the incident. Nobody knows what they're screaming about. Absolutely terrifying. Though obviously not paranormal in a meaningful way. Okay, this looks dangerous. I'll hold the light steady. Oh,
I didn't jump, so not so nicely done.
Though obviously not paranormal in a meaningful way.
Alright.
Okay, this looks
This time I
dangerous.
remember to
I'll
jump.
hold the light steady. Oh, nicely done. This way. Here's an interesting story. You might like this. I almost got a job down here in manufacturing, but guess who the foreman went with? Only an exact duplicate of himself. Nepotism. Ended up giving me the worst possible job, tending to all the smelly humans. Sorry, that's no, I wasn't saying smelly. Just attending to the humans. Sorry about that. That just slipped out. I'm a bit sensitive. The smelly humans. I've got to get you out of that room. Can you reach that wall back there? Okay, there's another wall over here.
I'm 5 steps ahead of you,
I'll tell
Wheatley.
Humans. Oh, love them. Just the way they look. It's great. And their folklore. Wonderful and very colourful.
There's a lot of interesting stuff that didn't make it into the game.
Right. Well, I'm going to take this rail down the back way. See you at the bottom. Good luck.
Like, there used to be, or one of the ideas they had was that almost right above that machine that they had that was putting turrets together, there was another one taking them apart to show off the complete, like, pointlessness of it all.
Turret redemption lines active. Please do not engage with turrets heading towards redemption. Turret redemption lines are not rides. Please exit the turret redemption line.
There's one turret that comes on this that is... Maybe I wasn't quick enough. But there's a turret on here you're supposed to be able to grab. Or maybe it's not here. But it starts speaking to you and doesn't shoot you. Oh, it was on this one, that's right. Which I might have waited too long. Nope, there it is.
Thank you.
As it said, it's different. I lost it. There it is, down there on the kill plane. Ah well, what are you gonna do?
Target acquired. Target acquired. Yeah, that's right. Target
Whew, close.
Response. Response. Template. Response.
Ah, brilliant. You made it through. Well done. Follow me. You're going to love this. Ta-da! Only the turret control center. Thank you very much. See that scanner out there, right? It's deciding which turrets to keep and which to toss, and it's using that master turret there as a template. Now, if we pull out the template turret, it'll shut down the whole production line. Right, almost there.
Response. Template. Response. Response.
Oh, thank God! You saved my bed, pal. Where we go? This a jailbreak? Can't say a thing.
You need to grab one of these to put in the master turret spot so that when it sees the ones that doesn't work, it keeps them and throws out the ones that do work.
Yeah, what?
Wheatley. Buddy, are you gonna break the door open for me? Alright. Wheatley didn't do what he had to do, so I think I got a minor little glitch there. Soft lock, reload last save.
Ta-da! Only the
I'll
turret
wait for him to
control
do his
system.
thing.
Thank you very much. Here, come and have a look out the window. Good. See that scanner right there, right? It's deciding which turrets to keep and which to toss, and it's using that master turret there as a template. Now, if we pull out the template turret, it'll shut down the whole production line. Right, I'm gonna have to hack the door so that we can get at it. Technical, you'll need to turn around while I do this. Done! Hacked. Okay, go on, just pull that turret out. Well, that should do it.
Template missing. Continuing from memory.
Oh, it hasn't done it. Right, let's... Wait, where are you going? Where are you going? Oh, have you got... Almost there. Okay, well, alright, just do your idea and then come straight back.
Template. Response. Template. Response.
Sorry, what's going on over there? You know, I'm actually over here still thinking really hard.
Just have it. Better open the fire.
Template. Response.
Let me in the game, coach. Yep, can't win them all.
What do you have there? What are you... Oh, brilliant! That's brilliant!
New template accepted.
If we're lucky, she won't find out all her turrets are crap until it's too late. Classic. Okay, keep your eye on the turret line. I'm gonna go and hack the door open. Okay, I'm about to start hacking. It's a little bit more complicated than it looks from your side. It should take about 10 minutes. Keep one eye on the door. This door's actually pretty complicated. Ah! How long's the door been open? I mean, was there any sort of announcement before it opened? Like a buzzer or an alarm of some kind? Or like a hacker alert? I mean, you know, fair enough, the important thing is it's open, but just mention in the future. Cough or something. Alright, now, she can't use her turrets, so let's go and take care of that neurotoxin generator as well. Bring your daughter to work day.
Potato
That
power.
did not end well. And 40 potato batteries. Embarrassing. I mean, I realise they're children. but
Veggie
still,
voltage.
you know, low-hanging fruit and all that. Barely science, really, is it?
Electricity from a potato. Potato battery versus lemon battery. Well, at least that one's being creative and using two types.
Baking soda volcano. Well, you know, at least it's not a potato battery, I'll give it that, but it's not terrifically original, is it? You know what I mean? Not exactly primary research, even within the child sciences. I'm guessing this wasn't one of the scientists' children. You know, I don't want to be snobby, but let's be honest, it's got manual labourer written all over it, hasn't it? I'm not saying they're not as good as the professionals, you know, they're just a lot dumber.
Yeah, it's clearly an adult who did that one.
Look at that, it's
And-
growing right up into the ceiling. The
That's a
whole place is probably
potato that
overrun
has
with
just
potatoes at this point,
grown
isn't it? At least you won't starve them.
crazily. Well, if you like bad tasting potatoes.
I'm pretty sure we're going the right way, just to reassure you.
Me, I'm not all that a fan of
Absolutely
bad potatoes.
guaranteeing you 100% it's this way.
It's not this
No,
way.
it's not this way. Okay, let's try this way.
Let's try the door. The door seems like the right way. So let's see. let us see.
I knew
Here's the
we were going that way.
neurotoxin.
This is the neurotoxin generator. Bit bigger than I expected. Not going to be able to just, push it over. Have to apply some cleverness. There's some sort of control room up at the top. So let's go and investigate.
It's sort of simulated, man. Real enough for them, I suppose.
What are you doing? We don't know what that button. Oh, the door's open. Well done. Let's see what's inside. Good news. I can use this equipment to shut down the neurotoxin system. It is, however, password protected. Alarm bells. No, don't worry. All right, not a problem for me.
So, where is...
Figuring out how to start things. That's always tricky. But let the games begin. Alright, what have we got?
Ah, that's what I'm looking for.
Computer identified. Tick. A box part here. Do you smell neurotoxin? Hold on, the neurotoxin levels are going down. Hold on, something's wrong. Neurotoxin levels up to 50%. No, it's down. Sorry, my mistake. I've been seeing down 50%. Good news, carry on. That did it. Neurotoxin at 0%. Yes. Hold on.
Warning. Neurotoxin pressure has reached dangerously unlethal levels.
Ha! The tube's broken. We can gas.
Let me ride it all the way down to a...
This should take us right to her. I can't believe I'm finally doing this. Woo! I knew this would be fun. They told me it wasn't fun at all, so they said it's not fun at all. And I believed them. I was a fool to myself. Oh, and I'm loving this. Whale of a time. This place is huge. And we're only seeing the top layer. It goes down for miles. All sealed off years ago, of course. We should be getting close. Oh, I can't wait to see the look on her face. No neurotoxin, no turret. She'll never know what hit her. Hold on, because I might not have thought this next part completely. Ah!
Bye.
I'm going the wrong way. Get to her. I'll find you.
Will do, buddy. Will do. Right, so that's where I got let out. Back into the test chamber. GLaDOS emergency shutdown and cake dispensary. Keep unlocked. Gee, this doesn't seem like a trap at all.
I honestly, truly didn't think you'd fall for that.
Where are the lights
In fact,
coming from?
I devised a much more elaborate trap further ahead for when you got through this easy one. If I'd known you let yourself get captured this easily, I would have just dangled a turkey leg on a rope from the ceiling. Well, it was nice catching up. Let's get to business. I hope you brought something stronger than a portal gun this time. Otherwise, I'm afraid you're about to become the immediate past president of the Being Alive Club. Uh-huh. Seriously,
Ha
though.
ha.
Goodbye.
It's my big chance. This is trouble. Not again. Here comes out. Lock the lady. Ah, this ain't.
Oh, you were busy back there. Well,
When they blow up,
I
they turn
suppose we
into
could
the
just sit in this room
proper
and glare
colored
at each other until somebody drops dead.
turrets.
But I have a better idea. It's your old friend, deadly neurotoxin. If I were you, I'd take a deep breath and hold it.
Oh, hello.
I hate you so much.
Warning. Central core is 80% corrupt.
That's funny. I don't feel corrupt. In fact, I feel pretty good.
Alternate core detected.
Oh, that's me they're talking about.
To initiate a core transfer, please deposit substitute core in receptacle.
Core transfer.
Substitute core accepted. Substitute core. Are you ready to start the procedure?
Yes.
Corrupted core. Are you ready to start the procedure?
No.
Oh, yes, she is.
No.
Stalemate detected. Transfer procedure cannot continue.
Yes.
Unless a stalemate associate is present to press the stalemate resolution button.
Not so fast. Think about this. You need to be a trained stalemate associate to press that button. You're unqualified.
Listen to it, boy. It is true that you don't have but you've got something far more important. All right, you should press that button so that you won't feel it.
Impersonating a stalemate associate.
Stalemate resolved.
Here we go! Wait, what if this hurts? What if this really hurts? Ah, I didn't think of that.
Oh, it will. Believe me, it will.
Are you just saying that, or is it really going to hurt? You're just saying that, aren't you? You're just... No, you're not. You are. It is going to hurt, isn't it? Exactly how painful are we to... Ah!
No, stop! No! 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 No!
Wow! Check me out, partner. We did it! I'm in control of the whole facility now. Whoa! Would you look at this? Not too bad, eh? Giant robot. Massive. It's not just me, right? I am bloody massive, aren't I? Oh, right, yeah, the escape lift. I'll call it now.
It doesn't
There
let
we
you
go,
stand on it.
cool. Look how small you are down there. I could barely see you. Let me tell you, I knew it was going to be cool to be in charge of everything. But, wow, this is cool. And check this out. I'm a bloody genius now.
Estás usando este software de traducción de forma incorrecta. Por favor, consulte el manual.
I don't even know what I just said, but I can find out. Oh, sorry, no, the lift. Yes, sorry, keep forgetting it. This body's amazing, seriously. I can't get over how small you are, but I'm huge. Actually, why do we have to leave right now? Do you have any idea how good this feels? I did this. Tiny little Wheatley did this.
You didn't do anything. She did all the work.
Oh, really? That's what the two of you think, is it? Well, maybe it's time I did something then.
What are you doing?
No! No! No!
And don't think I'm not onto you too, lady. You know what you are? Selfish. I've done nothing but sacrifice to get us here. And what have you sacrificed? Nothing. Zero. All you've done is boss me around. Well, now who's the boss? Who's the boss?
You know, Chell doesn't talk, so how can she boss you around?
Ah! See that? That is a potato battery. It's a toy for children. And now she lives in it. Sorry, what?
The engineers tried everything to make me behave, to slow me down. Once, they even attached an intelligence dampening sphere on me. It clung to my brain like a tumor, generating an endless stream of terrible ideas.
No, not listening, not listening.
It was your voice.
No, no, you're lying, you're lying.
You're the tumor. You're not just a regular moron. You're designed to be a moron.
I am not a moron!
Yes, you are. You're a moron they built to make me an idiot.
Well, how about now? Now who's a moron? Could a moron punch you into this pit? Ah! Could a moron do that? Uh-oh.
Yeah, he could. Because, you know, a moron is stupid. Aperture Science Innovated. Aperture Science Innovators. Is the logo changing again? The fall. This is about the halfway mark of the game.
How are you holding up? Because I'm a potato. Oh, good.
This is...
Here's a couple of facts. He's not just a regular moron. He's the product of the greatest minds of a generation, working together with the express purpose of building the dumbest moron who ever lived. And you just put him in charge of the entire facility. Good, that's still working. Hey, just in case this pit isn't actually bottomless, do you think maybe you could unstrap one of those long fall boots of yours and shove me into it? Just remember to land on one foot.
So we're making it into the past areas of Aperture Science. Some of the earliest created stuff where before Aperture started going downhill and not making money and what have you. Because right now we're just in wreckage. But once we get past the wreckage... Keep out. Do not enter. Condemned testing area. That's not a... There we go. Keep out. So they've had this portal gun for a really long time, it seems. And now we're going to hear the voice of a man whose name we only saw for a few seconds and in Portal 1, and that's only if you went to some of the bonus areas. And well, we're not going to hear it now, but we will hear it in a little bit. The biggest door in gaming history. That was something they put on the back of the box for this game. To hide at that big ass bullhead door, and there's just a chair and a small door. Damaged. Danger. Admittance authorized. Keep out. Keep out. Do not enter. It's just the area we just went through. Danger. Caution. Some fun little Easter eggs in these parts of the game that I'll show off if I can. So that's where we're supposed to go. Let's go down a bit further. Okay, so nothing yet. Underground train to test shaft 0 to 01 to 08. Notice experiment discontinued. So cement. They cemented the test chambers. Entranceway, automated door, lobby, testing lounge. Here we are.
Welcome, gentlemen, to Aperture Science. Astronauts, war heroes, Olympians, you're here because we want the best. And you are it. So, who is ready to make some science?
I am.
Now, you already met one another on the limo ride over, so let me introduce myself. I'm Cave Johnson. I own the place. That eager voice you heard is the lovely Carolyn, my assistant. Rest assured, she has transferred your honorarium to the charitable organization of your choice. Isn't that right, Carolyn?
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson.
She's the backbone of this facility. Free as a postcard, too. Sorry, fellas. She's married. To science.
So yes, we saw Cave Johnson in one of the Ratman caves in Portal 1.
There's 1,000 tests performed every day here in our enrichment spheres.
They use typewriters. That's how far back this is.
Recorded messages will cover any questions you might have and respond to any incidents that may occur in the course of your science adventure. Your test assignment will vary depending on the manner in which you have bent the world to your will. Those of you helping us test the repulsion gel today, just follow the blue line on the floor. Those of you who volunteered to be injected with praying mantis DNA, I've got some good news and some bad news. Bad news is we're postponing those tests indefinitely. Good news is we've got a much better test for you. Fighting an army of mantis men. Pick up a rifle and follow the yellow line.
So in 1955, they got the Spirit of Idaho Award, the National Potato Board for the promotion of potato science. They got the in 1943. Cave Johnson got the Shower Curtain Salesman for award back when they were Aperture Fixtures before they became Aperture Science. Local enterprise buys salt mine. Cave Johnson to bring science industry to Upper Michigan. The future is here and it's under the Earth's crust, says Science Maverick. UP Pioneer Press. Science and Business Institute of America. Best New Science Company, Aperture Science Award 1947. Another Spirit of Idaho Award. U.S. Department of Defense Contractor of the Year runner-up 1952. Runner-up 1954, and I'm guessing it was Black Mesa that got it. Aperture Science Company's Top 100. Mechanical Engineering World Journal, Top 100 Applied Sciences Companies, 1949, Aperture Science. Number 2. Cave Johnson, Shower Curtain Salesman of 1943, again when it was Aperture Fixtures. And there's a great old portrait of Cave Johnson. And it seems whatever was in this one has been looted a long time ago. we are. Here's some of the little Easter eggs.
If you've cut yourself at all in the course of these tests, you might have noticed that your blood is pure gasoline. That's normal. We've been shooting you with an invisible laser that's supposed to turn blood into gasoline. So all that means is it's working.
There's
If you need
6
to go
of
to the
these.
bathroom after this next series of tests, please let a test associate know, because in all likelihood, whatever comes out of you is going to be cold. Only temporary, so do not worry. If it persists for a week, though, start worrying and come see us, because that's not supposed to happen. Just a heads up, we're going to have a superconductor turned up full blast and pointed at you for the duration of this next test. I'll be honest, we're throwing science at the wall here to see what sticks. No idea what it'll do. Probably nothing. Best case scenario, you might get some superpowers. Worst case, some tumors, which we'll cut out.
Whee! So, keep your know your allergies: pollen, plastics, antimatter, animal danger, dander, animal dander, right? Or whatever. Pump station alpha. Know your chemical hazards. Do not inhale fumes no matter how good they smell. Know your hazardous materials. Don't touch anything unfamiliar. Good advice.
They say great science is built on the shoulders of giants. Not here. At Aperture, we
The
do all our
Emancipation
science
Grids.
from scratch. No hand-holding.
Nucleus inside the Aperture logo. You are here
This first test
in
involves something the lab boys call repulsion gel. You're not part of the control group, by the way. You get the gel. Last poor
we're
son of a
in
gun
name.
got blue
Yeah,
paint.
we're in Chamber 9.
All joking aside, that did happen. Broke every bone in his legs. Tragic, but informative. Or so I'm told.
So there's another thing that was added into the game courtesy of students. The Power of Paint game, if you was what led to this. It was a little student-built game that led to this. You would go around with a gun that shoots paint that could either bounce you or speed you up, much like the blue and red paints.
The lab boys just informed me that I should not have mentioned the control group. They're telling me I ought to stop making these pre-recorded messages. That gave me an idea. Make more pre-recorded messages. I pay the bills here. I can talk about the control group all damn day.
You sure can, Mr. Johnson. Another little Easter egg room over here, I believe. Yep. Just someone's office, 2 people's office. Some filing cabinets and some typewriters and phones.
For this next test, we put nanoparticles in the gel. In layman's terms, that's a billion little gizmos that are going to travel into your bloodstream and pump
leads us back to the
experimental
beginning.
genes and RNA molecules and so forth into your tumors. Now, maybe you don't have any tumors. Well, don't worry. If you sat on a folding chair in the lobby and weren't wearing lead underpants, we took care of that too.
Missed it. Get in the... God damn it. There we go. Got there eventually.
Oh, in case you got covered in that repulsion gel, here's some advice the lab boys gave me. Do not
Don't
get
get
covered in
covered
the
in the
repulsion
repulsion
gel.
gel.
We haven't entirely nailed down what element it is yet, but I'll tell you this, it's a lively one, and it does not like the human skeleton.
Well, shit. So they've had this portal gun tech, or at
All these
least
science
paint
spheres are made
tech,
of asbestos, by the way.
since
Keeps out the rats.
the 50s.
Let us know if you feel a shortness of breath, a persistent dry cough, or your heart stopping, because that's not part of the test.
That's asbestos.
Good news is the lab boys say the symptoms of asbestos poisoning show a median latency of 44.6 years. So if you're 30 or older, you're left. Worst case scenario, you miss out on a few rounds of canasta. Plus, you forwarded the cause of science by 3 centuries. I punch those numbers into my calculator, it makes a head. I like your style. You make up your own rules, just like me. Bean Counter said I couldn't fire a man just for being in a wheelchair. Did it anyway. Rats are expensive.
Whee! Honestly, this is my favorite part of the game, the
Fluorescent calcium in it, so
stuff
we can
in
track
the
neuronal
old
activity in your
aperture
brain.
sciences.
There's a slight chance the calcium could harden and vitrify your frontal lobe. Anyway, don't stress yourself thinking about it. I'm serious. Visualizing the scenario while under stress actually triggers the reaction.
What a thing to happen.
Now, if you're
1958.
part of control group Kepler-7, we implanted a tiny microchip about the size of a postcard into your skull. Most likely you've forgotten it's even there. But if it starts vibrating and beeping during this next test, let us know. Because that means it's about to hit 500 degrees, so we're going to need to go ahead and get that out of you pretty fast. I'm telling them, keep your pants on. All right, this next test may involve trace amounts of time travel. So, word of advice, if you meet yourself on the testing track, don't make eye contact. Lab boys tell me that'll wipe out time. Entirely. Forward and backward. So, do both of yourselves a favor and just let that handsome devil go about his business.
It's trace amounts of time travel. Boing.
If you're hearing this, it means you're taking a long time on the catwalks between tests. The lab boys say that might be a fear reaction. I'm no psychiatrist, but coming from a bunch of eggheads who wouldn't recognize the thrill of danger if it walked up and snapped their little pink bras, that sounds like protection. They didn't fly into space, storm a beach, or bring back the gold. No, sir, we did. It's you and me against the world, son. I like your grit. Hustle could use some work, though. Now let's solve this thing.
Okay, so we're gonna go like this.
isn't about why. It's about why
why
not.
not?
Why is so much of our science dangerous? Why not marry safe science if you love it so much? In fact, why not invent a special safety door that won't hit you on the butt on the way out because you are fired? Now you test subject, you're doing fine. Yes, you. Box your stuff. Out the front door. Parking lot. Car. Goodbye.
It's a harsh taskmaster, that Cave Johnson.
Congratulations. The simple fact that you're standing here listening to me means you've made a glorious contribution to science. As founder and CEO of Aperture Science, I thank you for your participation and hope we can count on you for another round
So
of
that's
tests.
where I have to go, but
We're
let's
not
check
gonna
out
release
this room
stuff into
first.
the wild until it's good and damn ready, so as long as you keep yourself in top physical form, there'll always be a limo waiting for you. Say goodbye, Carolyn.
For your, thank you for your participation. Another Cave Johnson picture. Nada, just a big old empty room. So, yep, that's it. Let's go where I'm supposed to go then. '71 Pump Station Beta. And we have computers now. I mean, not the standard computers we see today, as these ones don't seem to have the F keys. It seems to just have the keyboard and the enter and the space button. Ooh, yes, here we are. Here's the other room with the little Easter eggs. First, let's
Greetings,
go into
friend.
this room.
I'm Cave Johnson, CEO of Aperture Science. You might know us as a vital participant in the 1968 Senate hearings on missing astronauts. And you most likely used one of the many products we invented, but that other people have somehow managed to steal from us. Black Mesa can eat my bankrupt...
Sir, the testing?
Right. Now you might be asking yourself, Cave, just how difficult are these tests? What was in that phone book of a contract I signed? Am I in danger? Let me answer those questions with a question. Who wants to make $60? Cash. You can also feel free to relax for up to 20 minutes in the waiting room, which is a damn sight more comfortable than the park benches most of you were sleeping on when we found you. So, welcome to Aperture. You're here because we want the best, and you're it. Nope. Couldn't keep a straight face. Anyway, don't smudge up the glass down there. In fact, why don't you just go ahead and not touch anything unless it's test related.
So they've gone from getting the best of the best, the literal best of the best, Olympiads, astronauts, etc., who were giving money to charity to do this, to picking up people off the street and giving them $60 to do it. And that is what Cave Johnson looks like now, some years later. I think this is a decade or so later, or at least half a decade. Now if I can figure out how to get out. So Aperture Science has had a bit of a problems with one of its competitors, Black Mesa. So I think this is some more office rooms, but here we are. We come over here.
If you're allergic to peanuts, you might want to tell somebody now, because this next test may turn your blood into peanut water for a few minutes. On the bright side, if we can make this happen, they're going to have to invent a new type of Nobel Prize to give us, so hang in there. The average human male is about 60% water. As far as we're concerned, that's a little extravagant. So if you feel a bit dehydrated in this next test, that's normal. We're going to hit you with some jet engines and see if we can't get you down to 20 or 30%. All right, we're working on a little teleportation experiment. Now, this doesn't work with all skin types, so try to remember which skin is yours, and if it doesn't teleport along with you, we'll do what we can to sew you right back into it.
And this is a little Easter egg for Half-Life 2, as the Borealis was a ship that went missing in that game. And it seems it was docked here at one time. But also, if you got those 6 things that I just got, the 3 there and the 3 in the other room, you get an achievement. We want to go over there. Control room.
Oh, hi. Say, you're good at murder. Could you, murder this bird for me? Oh, thanks. Did you feel that? That idiot doesn't know what he's doing up there. This whole place is going to explode in a few hours if somebody doesn't disconnect him. I can't move, and unless you're planning to saw your own head off and wedge it into my old body, you're going to need me to replace him. We're at an impasse. So what do you say? You carry me up to him and put me back into my body, and I stop us from blowing up and let you go. You stabbed me. What is wrong with you? Oh, do you have a multimeter? Never mind. The gun must be part magnesium. It feels like I'm outputting an extra half a volt. Keep an eye on me. I'm going to do some scheming. Here I go. Oh, where are we? How long have I been out? That extra half volt helps, but it isn't going to power miracles. If I think too hard, I'm going to fry this potato before we get a chance to burn up in the atomic fireball that little idiot is going.
Logo hasn't changed yet.
The Reunion, Chapter 7.
Anything happened while I was out?
The testing area is just up ahead. The quicker you get through, the quicker you'll get your $60.
Hold on. Oh,
Carolyn, are the compensation vouchers ready?
yes, sir, Mr. Johnson. Why did I just... Who is that? What the hell is going on here?
God damn it. So bad at remembering which one is which. Oh my god, I did it again. Alright, so right is up there, so I want to go with this one. Oh my god. Okay. There we go. Sweet merciful crap. Eh. Woo!
Okay, I guess emotional outbursts require more than 1.6 volts. Now we know that. We just need to relax. We're still going to find out what the hell's going on here, but calmly.
Another Easter egg room. Remember, if you see an orange jumpsuit, hit the red button. So they put the bums in the orange jumpsuits. Remember, alert your supervisor if you see Occupational Safety Health Administrative Inspector, Department of Energy Inspector, GAO Accountant, Undercover Police Officer, Nuclear Regulator Commissioner, FEMA Coordinator, Ordinary Police Officer, Journalist, Public Work Inspector, MSHA Mine Inspector, ATF, FBI, US Marshal. The fact that they have that. Then we have Cave Johnson with, I assume that is Caroline.
Those people in the portrait, they look so familiar.
Right, so this one took me a while the first time I did it. Okay, I think this is the red. Okay, so I'm putting left up there. I remember how do I get back? Ah. So left. So that's the right portal. There we go. There we go.
Great job, astronaut, war hero, and/or Olympian. With your help, we're gonna change the world. This on? Hey, listen up down there. That thing's called an elevator, not a bathroom.
I swear I know him.
And now their logo is changed again to, I guess, signify the fact that they're losing money. I don't know why they want to change their logo for that, though.
If you're interested in an additional $60, flag down a test associate and let them know. You could walk out of here with 120 weighing down your bindle if you let us take you apart, put some science stuff in you, and put you back together.
Alright, so want to put a portal there, portal there, portal there. Oh, okay. Boing. Boing.
In case you're interested, there's still some positions available for that bonus opportunity I mentioned earlier. Again, all you gotta do is let us disassemble you. We're not banging rocks together here. We know how to put a man back together. So, that's a complete reassembly. New vitals, spit shine on the old ones, plus we're scooping out tumors. Frankly, you ought to be paying us.
Alright, so we are in
Thank you.
1978.
I can't believe I'm thanking these people. For staggering your way through Aperture Science's propulsion gel testing, you've made some real contributions to society for a change, and for that, humanity is grateful. If you had any belongings, please pick them up now. We don't want old newspapers and sticks cluttering up the building.
Thank you for not taking longer than 20 minutes.
$60 is an unprecedented windfall, so don't go spending it all on, I don't know, Carolyn, what do these people buy? Tattered hats, beer, dirt.
Elevator to surface. So now we're going into Pump Station Gamma, which is created in 1982.
Carolyn, why do I know this woman? Did I kill her? Or,
Oh
oh my
my
god.
god.
Look, you're doing a great job. Can you handle things for yourself for a while? I need to think.
And the white paint allows us to portal places. My new boss is a robot, but did you know robots are smarter than you? Robots work harder than you. Robots are better than you. Carla the Complainer.
It's evil. It flew off. Good for him. Alright, back to thinking.
Watch your step.
Welcome to the Enrichment Center.
Volunteers for testing.
Since making test participation mandatory for all employees,
Now they got the
quality
regular
of our
logo
test
there.
subjects has risen dramatically. Employee retention, however, has not. As a result, you may have heard we're going to phase out human testing. There's still a few things left to wrap up, though. The bean counters told me we literally could not afford to buy $7 worth of moon rocks, much less 70 million. Bought them anyway. Ground them up, mixed them into a gel. And guess what? Ground up moon rocks are pure poison. I am deathly ill. Still, it turns out they're a great portal conductor. So now, we're going to see if jumping in and out of these new portals can somehow leach the lunar poison out of a man's bloodstream. When life gives you lemons, make lemonade.
So this is Cave
Let's
Johnson
all stay positive and do some science.
in 1982 when he's
I would really
looking.
appreciate it if you could test as fast as possible. Carolyn, please bring me more pain pills.
He's looking very deathly ill. Aperture Science, let's work together. Robot and humans, and as I said, they're down to their regular logo now, or that logo that we're accustomed to. And the tech seems to be pretty much what we've got, what we see. Wait for an attendant. Warning, please do not test if you are allergic to lunar sediment and or starch. You have fulfilled your monthly test self-elected election quota. You are confident enough in your work performance to unvolunteer from the test self-elected process. 1982. Now, my little game here is to see how much of the room I can cover in the white paint. And so we get out of here. Go to get... When I was bored, I covered pretty much the entirety of the room. Go. This was another one that took me a lot longer than it should have the first time I did it.
Life gives you lemons. Don't make lemonade. Make life take the lemons back. Get mad. I don't want your damn lemons. What am I supposed to do with these?
Take the lemons.
Demand to see life's manager. Make life rue the day it thought it could give Cave Johnson lemons. Do you know who I am? I'm the man who's gonna burn your house down with the lemons. I'm gonna get my engineers to invent a combustible lemon that burns your house down.
Finding people. He said what we're all thinking.
The point is, if we can store music on a compact disc, why can't we store a man's intelligence and personality on one? So I have the engineers figuring that out now. Brain mapping, artificial intelligence. We should have been working on it 30 years ago. I will say this, and I'm going to say it on tape so everybody hears it 100 times a day. If I die before you people can pour me into a computer, I want Carolyn to run this place. Now she'll argue. She'll say she can't. She's modest like that, but you make her. Now, put her in my computer. I don't care. All right, test's over. You can head on back to your desk.
Yeah, and that's basically what created GLaDOS, a combination of Caroline and Cave Johnson. Not to mention the incredible pain that Caroline went through when she when she was put into the robot. At least I like to think it was a combination of Cave and Caroline and not just the pain.
I know things look bleak, but that crazy man down there was right. Let's not take these lemons. We are going to march right back upstairs and make him put me back in my body. And he'll probably kill us because he's incredibly powerful and I have no plan. Well, I'm not going to lie to you. The odds are 1,000,000 to 1 and that's with some generous rounding. Still though, let's get mad. If we're going to explode, let's at least explode with some dignity.
Well, that's one way to do it. To explode with some dignity. This was another one that took me longer than it should have. Mostly that was because I couldn't get the angle right. Right, so we want this. There. This here. Okay, so maybe not there. Lining it up is really what the only hard thing about this. There we go. Whee! Get in there. Alright, so I want to get up high. As high as I can get. Up there. That should cover it.
Wait, I've got an idea. That poster. Go look at it from
Know your paradoxes.
Paradoxes. No AI can resist thinking about them. I know how we can beat him.
Know your paradoxes in the event of a rogue AI. Stand still, remain calm, and scream. This statement is false. New mission, refuse this mission. Does a set of all sets contain itself? We have another really big door. We're coming up into probably the last quarter of the game. And now we are back into where we were before, which has been renamed Wheatley Laboratories. The Itch.
For God's sake, your boxes with legs. It's literally your only purpose. Walking onto buttons. How can you not do the one thing you're designed for?
Try to get us down there. I'll hit him with a paradox.
Warmer, warmer, boiling hot, okay, colder, ice cold. You're Arctic now. You're very cold, very, very, very cold. Look, just get on the button.
And you get an
That's
achievement
funny, is it? Oh, it's funny because
for destroying
we've been for 12 hours and you haven't solved it either, so I don't know why you're laughing.
you get an achievement for destroying all of Wheatley's all of his monitors.
When he comes back, I'll hit him.
Ah, yes, I knew you'd solve it.
Hey, moron.
Oh, hello.
All right, paradox time. This sentence is false.
True. I'll go true. Yeah, that was easy. I'll be honest, I might have heard that one before though, sort of cheating.
It's a paradox. There is no answer. Look, this place is going to blow up if I don't get back in my body.
False. I'll go false.
Explosion imminent. Evacuate the
Hold on.
facility
I
immediately.
thought I'd fix that.
Warning. Reactor core is at critical.
There, fixed. Hey, it is great seeing you guys again. Seriously, it turns out I'm a little bit short on test subjects right now, so this works out perfect. And off we go.
Oh, I knocked it over.
You have no idea what it's like in this body. I have to test all the time, or I get this itch. You know, it must be hardwired into the system or something. Oh, but I tell you, when I do test, oh man alive, nothing feels better. It's just, I've got to test. So you're gonna test, and I'm gonna watch. And everything is gonna be just.
Warning. Core overheating. Nuclear meltdown imminent.
I think we're in trouble.
Designed this test myself. It's a little bit difficult. Oh, yes. Oh, well done. That felt really good. Oh, here's an idea. Since making tests is so difficult, why don't you just keep solving this test? Same one. And I can just watch you solve it. Yeah, that sounds much easier. Here we go. Now, do it again. And do nothing. All right, can't blame you for trying. Okay, new tests. Gotta be some tests around here somewhere. Oh, here we go.
Alright, so my paradox idea didn't work. And it almost killed me. Luckily, by the looks of things, he knows as much about test building as he does about logical contradictions.
Wheatley Laboratories. I love he just slapped his name over the top of it. He didn't even get rid of Aperture.
It's alright. Everything's good. I just invented some more tests.
This is one of my tests.
Not entirely. Not entirely. Look at the word test there on the wall. That's brand new.
There we go.
Bless your little primate brain. I'm not actually in the room with you. Am I? Technology. It's complicated. We can't hurt the big old god face.
What the shit?
Oh wow! Well done. Seriously, both of you. Why don't you two go on ahead? Yeah, I'll catch up with you.
Gross.
So the bad news is the tests are my tests now. So
this test myself out of smaller tests that I found lying around. Jammed them all together. Buttons, got funnels, bottomless pits are involved. It's got it all. It's got it all. Absolute dynamite. Alright, okay, this is taking too long, okay? I'll just tell you how to solve the test, okay? See that button over there, alright? You just do... Do you know what I've got too many of around here? Monitors. I was actually thinking earlier today, I wish I had fewer monitors that were working.
I don't think that counts. I mean, it probably counts towards the number, but I think there's a proper way to destroy it using a box.
Of smaller tests that I found lying around. Jammed them all together. Buttons, got funnels, bottomless pits are involved. It's got it all. It's got it all. Absolute dynamite. Alright, okay, this is taking too long, okay? I'll just tell you how to solve the test, okay? See that button over there, alright? You just do...
And that's why I can't help you solve the tests.
Never mind. Never mind, solve it yourself. You're on your own. Do you know what I've got too many of around here? Monitors. I was actually thinking earlier today, I wish I had fewer monitors that were working. So you're just helping me really by smashing them. Oh yes. Well done.
Thanks. All we had to do was pull that lever.
What? Well no, you pressed the... Ah!
I know we're in a lot of trouble and probably about to die, but that was worth it.
I'm sure it was.
I got us some good news. He's going to run out of test chambers eventually. I never stockpiled them.
I'm coming, don't start yet, don't start yet. You are not going to believe this. I found a sealed off wing, hundreds of perfectly good test chambers, just sitting there, filled with skeletons, shook them out, good as new.
Skeletons. Right, I guess I did stockpile some tests. Just as mementos, though.
And there we go. To be honest, you can't even tell, can you? Seamless. Okay, to clarify, I was being a little bit facetious about that wanting to get rid of monitors thing. They are actually really quite useful. So I do want the right. So, if you could just avoid smashing them.
Shit. The turret boxes.
Oh, here we go. Here it comes. Ah. Oh, disappointed.
Oh no, it's happening sooner than I expected. I'm sure we'll be fine.
Tests are like drugs for that body. I mean, the more you do, the less effective they are.
It's probably nothing. Keep testing while I look for a way out.
Alright, so that last test was seriously disappointing. Apparently, being civil isn't motivating you, so let's try her way, alright? Fatty, adopted Fatty. Fatty, no parents. What?
What exactly is wrong with being adopted?
What's wrong with being adopted? Well, lack of parents.
You are adopted, and that's terrible.
And
It doesn't
also,
work with me.
nothing. But some of my best friends actually are orphans.
Also,
But
look at her, you moron. She's not fat.
I am not a moron. Just do the test. Just do the test.
This one's a bit tricky. To destroy this one, you have to be able to get to that quickly enough so you can set it down.
Yes. All right. Okay. This is getting tiresome. I'm surprised you haven't got something better to do, to be honest. I know I have, but what have you done? You've proven that you can break screens. It's proven. Well done. Factual. Well done. Good. Aren't you, little Miss Clever, little Miss Smashy Smash? It's not enough. If I'm such a moron, why can't you solve a simple test?
We did solve it, just because it didn't give you the high you wanted.
Now he's playing classical music.
Oh, sorry. Hope that didn't disturb you too much then. It was the sound of books, pages being turned. So that's just what I was doing, just reading books. So not a moron. Anyway, just finished the last one, just now, the hardest one, Machiavelli. Do not know what all the fuss was about. Understood it perfectly. Have you read that one? Yeah, doubt it. Well, on with the test. Wish there was more books. Well, there's not.
I thought there was 2 in this one. I guess there's not. So I think it's here. Nope.
Sorry, does
There
it
it
actually
is.
make you feel good doing that? Because, you know, it's not impressive. No one's impressed. It's just glass, isn't it? Fragile. A baby could smash one of them. It's not impressive.
Ah, there it is.
You know what? There. Oh, what was that? There was nothing. There was nothing.
The body he's squatting in, my body, has a built-in euphoric response to testing. Eventually, you build up a resistance to it. It can get a little unbearable, unless you have the mental capacity to push past it. It didn't matter to me. I was in it for the science. Him, though.
I disagree, Gladys. I disagree. I reckon you had it for so long that you forgot what it felt like to have it. For it to not be there.
If he's not getting his solution euphoria, we could be in a lot of trouble.
Molten core warning. Press any key to vent radioactive emission into atmosphere. Consult reactor core manual for instructions on proper reactor core maintenance and repair. Press any key to continue. So he could literally be fixing this, but he's not.
Don't mind me. Just moving the old test chamber a little bit closer to me. I'd have thought maybe proximity to the test solving might give us stronger results. What is this, like a hobby for you now? I mean, honestly, it's, you know, it's crazy. I mean, you've been running around for hours. I'm surprised you've got the energy to smash screens willy-nilly. Honestly, I'd have a little lie down from you. Have a nap.
I'm guessing I forgot. Ah, yes, that would be it. If you forget to hit the switchy. Oh no. There we go. Let's put it on the button.
Are you absolutely sure you're solving these correctly? I mean, yes, you solved it, but I'm wondering if maybe there's a number of ways to solve them, and you're picking all the worst ways. No, that wasn't the solution. What am I missing?
Need to crack my back something fierce. But I'll push on through, because we're getting around to the end of it almost.
I think he's getting desperate. This is not good.
Have a brainwave. I'm going to tape you solving these, and then watch 10 at once. Get a more sort of concentrated burst of science. Oh, on a related note, I am going to need you to solve these 10 times as fast. Anyway, just give me a wave, would you, before you solve this one, alright? I don't want to spoil the ending for when I watch it later.
Alright, so first step, you go like this, you go like this. Need this one.
Starting now, if I'm honest, to wonder if you're doing all this screen breaking on purpose. I'm beginning to actually take it personally. You know what I mean? Like it's like an insult to me.
Okay, so I'm gonna grab this one. I want to put it here. Right, should have seen that coming. So leave that there. Okay, I am very bad at this. Alright, so that goes there. Why is that fizzling? Some bad graphics. I don't know how I gotta do this, I just keep screwing it up. There we go. Stopped screwing it up. Just had to take a second to not be stupid.
Oh, you just solved it, didn't you? I told you to tell me. Why are you making this so hard for me?
Remember when I told you that he was specifically designed to make bad decisions? Because I think he's decided not to maintain any of the crucial functions required to keep this facility from exploding.
That's probably why we're getting that warning, those blue screens.
This place is self-destructing, you idiot.
Was self-destructing, already fixed. Programmed in one last tremor, front closer. One or two more tremors in there, just for fun.
Warning. Core overheating.
I let him keep his job, I'm not a monster. Ignore what he's saying though, just keep on testing.
Oops, I didn't mean to do that.
There's another one. There's another one. They're not inexpensive. I'd just like to point that out. It seems unfair, smashing screens. You can give them to people. If you're going to, instead of smashing them, unscrew them and give them to like a homeless person. I don't know what a homeless person would do with them. But you get my point. It just seems, and you can't unscrew them either. They're bolted in. But just stop it. All right, still nothing. Let's keep moving. Sorry about the lift. It's out of service because it melted. Might as well, give you the tour. To your left, you'll see some lights of some kind. Don't know what they do. Look very sciencey. And to your right, something huge hurtling toward. Oh God, run! That's not supposed to be there. Are you all right back there? Here, I'll turn the beam off.
Why?
Oh no, that's not helpful. I don't know why I thought that would help.
After seeing what he's done to my facility, after we take over again, is it alright if I kill him?
Go for it. Gladys, I do not care. I'm gonna be right back 1 second. back. Just had to stretch
You're alive.
my back a little bit.
Yeah, just getting a test ready for you, obviously. Who else would I be doing it for? No one. So, let's see here. Exit, exit, exit. There is no exit. Not a problem. I'll make an exit for your test. There. Bing. Good. Perfect. On you go. I'll be honest, after you told me to turn that beam off, I thought I had lost you. Went poking around for other test subjects. No luck there. Everyone's still dead. Oh, I did find something though. Reminds me, I've got a big surprise for you two. Seriously, look forward to it.
Oi. Now, the trick to destroying this one is tricky. See, you got to be able to get fast enough to go into a portal. To come out there. Damn it. There it is, but I came out too high. And then I came out too low. There we go.
Wanted to flag up. It's not like I've got hordes of replacement monitors just lying around back here in the old warehouse so I can just wheel out and bolt back on. I didn't order in loads of spare monitors thinking some crazy woman's going to go out and smash them all. Sorry if that's my fault. Sorry if I didn't have the forethought to think, oh, she might go crazy one day and just smash all the monitors instead of just getting on with things. Yeah, sorry I didn't think of that.
Shit, I blew it. Oh, no, I didn't blow it. I might have blown it. No, I blew it. No, I didn't blow it. There we go.
You two are going to love this big surprise. In fact, you might say
you're going to love it to death.
You'll love it.
Until you die. Don't kill yourself. I'm dead.
Alright, I don't know whether you're picking up on what I'm saying there, but...
Thanks, we get it.
3 more chambers to
Alright.
your big surprise.
Getting this one is real tricky, because you have to do the same thing as you did before, where you have to run up to get to the turret quick enough without it killing you. And therein lies the problem. So I want to leave the leftmost one there. And I blew it. Alright. Might be able to. No, blew that as well. I've done this one before, so I know it can be done. I've got the achievement. I just can't remember too well how you're supposed to do it. I want to leave. No, I lost Orpheum. Oh well. Guess I won't be getting this one. But the trick is you got to get one of those 3 turrets, get it over here so it'll shoot that. So ideally you knock out 2 of them, leaving the thirdmost one over there so you can quickly run to the button and run back. And then when you do this to get over to the test like normal, you hold crouch so that the blue portal gel doesn't bounce you.
Oh, you solved it? Good. Good one. Good for you.
So, he's inexplicably happy all of a sudden, even though he should be going out of his mind with test withdrawal. And he's got a surprise for us. What did he find back there?
I'll bet you're both dying to know what your big surprise is. Well, only 2 more chambers.
We're running out of time. I think I can break us out of here in the next chamber. Just play along.
Surprise! We're doing it now.
Okay, credit where it's due.
found 2 little robots back here, built specifically for testing.
Oh no. You found the Cooperative Testing Initiative. It's something I came up with to phase out human testing just before you escaped. It wasn't anything personal, just, you know, you did kill me. Fair's fair. Well, this is the part where he kills us.
Hello! This is the part where I kill you. Had a bit of a brainwave. There I was, smashing some steel plates together, and I thought to myself, yeah, it's deadly, but what's missing? What's missing? And I thought lots of sharp bits welded onto the flat bits. It's still a work in progress, don't judge me yet. But, you know, eventually, I'd like to get them to sort of... No, don't do that. Stand right here, stand... Stop machine. Where'd you go? Come back! No, seriously, do come back, please, come back, please. Oh, you came back, I didn't plan for this. Can't reset death trap. Oh, could you just jump into that pit? Would you just jump into that pit for me? Okay, look, I've decided I'm not going to kill you, okay, if you come back. Oh, just thinking back to the old times, the old days when we were friends, good old friends, not enemies. And I would say something like, come back, and you'd be like, yeah, no problem, you come back. What happened to those days?
You tried to kill us.
Can't help but notice that you're not coming back, which is disappointing. Oh, I've got an idea. Yes, aim your face. I got. Oh no. Fine. Let the games begin.
Damn it, timed it wrong. Like, horribly wrong. Like, I didn't even try, I just went for it.
What happened to those days? Can't help but notice that you're not coming back, which is disappointing. Oh, I've got an idea. Yes, aim your face. I got. Oh no. Fine. Let the games begin.
There we go. It's a very short section.
Hold on. I'm almost there. Don't mind me. Continue escaping.
I will continue escaping.
Ah, death trap.
Those were the crap turrets, buddy.
Are they killing you? They are killing you, aren't they? Silently killing you, probably. If I had to guess. Was that your bullet, riddle bullet, flying out of the room? It was. Oh, those were the crap turrets, weren't they? Yeah. Well, no matter, because I'm still holding all the cards. And guess what? They're all full houses. Never actually played cards, meaning to learn. Anyway, new turret, not defective. Ace of fours, the best ever. Unbeatable. Oh, I see. Clever. Very clever. And foolish. Spinny blade wall. Machiavellian. Oh. Well, good. Finally, a nemesis worthy of my vast intellect. Holmes versus Moriarty. Aristotle versus Mashy Spike Plate. Stay still, please. All right, stop moving. Oh, almost got you there. Where'd you go? Come back.
Oh, Wheatley. You too shit, bro.
Break back there. Oh, did it kill you? That would be amazing if it killed you. Hello? Oh, yes, all right, no, just had a brainwave. I'll be back. If you're still alive, I'm going to be back. Don't die until I get back.
Right, so Now we do this, and if my aim isn't just terrible, we get them all pretty quick. There we go, that's all of them.
Crashing's too good for him. First, he'll spend a year in the incinerator. Year 2, cryogenic refrigeration wing. Then 10 years in the chamber I built where all the robots scream at you. Then I'll kill him.
Well, that would be a very shitty way to go. So good. He would quite deserve it. I'm not forgetting anything yet.
Ah, there you are. Right, let me just get rid of this apple. There we go. I wanted to talk to you for a moment, if I may. I'll be honest, the death traps have been a bit of a failure so far for both of us. I think you'll agree. And you are getting very close to my leg. Okay, I'll take that as a no then. Fine, well, may the best man win. Sphere, may the best sphere win. Swap that in. Much more.
Wheatley, Wheatley, Wheatley.
What has he done to this place?
There we go. Making our way to the core. Coming up to the boss.
You know, I'm not stupid. I realize you don't want to put me back in charge. You think I'll betray you. And on any other day you'd be
Everything,
right.
shit is just falling apart.
Scientists were always hanging cores on me to regulate my behavior. I've heard voices all my life, but now I hear the voice of a conscience, and it's terrifying. Because for the first time, it's my voice. I'm being serious. I think there's something really wrong with me.
Alright. Up there. Sitting just outside of my view.
Corrupted cores, we're in luck. You find a way to stun him, I'll send you a core, and then you attach him to him. If we do it a few times, he might become corrupt enough for another core transfer.
Right, so it's like the reverse of the boss battle. It's like the reverse of the GLaDOS boss battle. Instead of getting rid of cores, we're adding cores.
Well, well, well. Welcome to my lair. Let me just flag something up. According to the control panel light up there, the entire building is going to self-destruct in about 6 minutes. I'm pretty sure it's a problem with the light. I think the light's on the blink, but just in case it isn't, I am actually going to have to kill you, as discussed earlier. So let's call that 3 minutes and then a minute break, but we should leave allegedly 2 minutes to figure out how to shut down whatever's starting all the fires. So anyway, that's the itinerary. Also, I took the liberty of watching the tapes of you killing her, and I'm not going to make the same mistakes. 4-part plan is this. 1. No portal surfaces. 2. Start the neurotoxin immediately. 3. Bomb-proof shields for me. Leading directly on to number 4. Bombs. Throwing it. You know what? This plan is so good, I'm going to give you a sporting chance and turn off the neurotoxin. I'm joking, of course. Goodbye.
Neurotoxin level at capacity in 5 minutes.
Ha! That's sounded real. No, that was actually an impression of you. Actually, because you just fell into my trap, my brilliant trap. Just then, I wanted you to trick me into bursting that pipe. You didn't trick me, seemingly trick me, to give you false hope. Because that leads to overconfidence. And that leads to mistakes, fatal mistakes, and it's all part of the plan. But I have actually made my actual first mistake by telling you my plan just now. The old Achilles heel again. Armed with that knowledge, I imagine you won't even use the conversion gel. Fate. Cruel mistress. That conversion gel has been sitting in that pipe, going stagnant for years. You'll probably get botulism portaling through it like that, and you'll probably get ringworm and athlete's foot and cholera or something. Horrible. It's going to be even worse than if I just broke you up. But it's
I forgot that's how we do it.
I'm delivering the first core up near the catwalk. Grab it and attach it to it.
Space. Go to space. Space. Oh, really cool. Here come spacecrafts. How many spacecrafts? Spacecrafts help. Better buy a telescope.
Warning. Core corruption at 50%. Vent system compromised. Neurotoxin offline. Reactor explosion in 4 minutes.
What happened? What happened? What have you palmed to me? What is that? Hold on.
Okay, great. Here comes another core.
Quick, what's the situation? Oh, hey, how you pretty lady? Name's Rick. So you out having yourself a little adventure? What, are you fighting that guy? You got that under control? You know, because there's a lot of stuff.
Warning. Core corruption at 75%. Reactor explosion timer destroyed. Reactor explosion uncertainty emergency preemption protocol initiated. This facility will self-destruct in 2 minutes.
Enough! I told you not to put these cores on, but you don't listen, do you? Quiet.
Here's another core. This one should do it.
The automobile brake was not invented until 1895. Before this, someone had to remain in the car at all times, driving in circles until passengers returned from their errands. Diamonds are made when coal is put under intense pressure. Diamonds put under intense pressure become foam pellets, commonly used today as packing material.
Warning. Core corruption at 100%. Manual core replacement required.
Oh, I see.
Substitute core. Are you ready to start? Corrupted core. Are you ready to start?
What do you think?
Interpreting vague answer as yes.
No. Didn't pick up on my sarcasm.
Stalemate detected. Fire detected in the stalemate resolution annex. Extinguishing.
That just cleans right off, does it? Well, that would have been good to know a little earlier.
Stalemate resolution associate. please press the stalemate resolution button.
Go press the button. Go press it.
Do not press that button.
We're so close. Go press the button.
No! Do not do it! I forbid you to press it!
Press it. Press the button.
Don't press that button!
Press it.
Part 5! Booby trap the stalemate button! What? Are you still alive? You are joking! You have got to be kidding me! Well, I'm still in control, and I have no idea how to fix this place. Oh, you had to play bloody cat and mouse, didn't
And
you? While people were
we
trying to
use
work.
moon dust
Well, now
for a
we're
portal,
all
so
gonna
put
pay
in one on the
We're
portal.
all gonna bloody die. Oh, brilliant! Yeah, take one more look at your precious human moon, because it cannot help you now.
But it can.
Space! Ah! Ah!
Lunar rover and the...
Let go! We're in space!
Please.
Ah! Let go! Let go! I'm still connected! I can pull myself in! I can still fix this!
I already fixed it. And you are not coming back.
Oh no! Change your plans! Hold on to me! Tighter! Ah! Grab me! Grab me! Grab me! Grab me!
So I'm gonna let the credits roll, play out, and then I'm gonna give someone a host.
Oh, thank God, you're all right. You know, being Carolyn taught me a valuable lesson. I thought you were my greatest enemy, when all along you were my best friend. The surge of emotion that shot through me when I saved your life taught me an even more valuable lesson. Where Carolyn lives in my brain.
Carolyn, delete.
Goodbye, Carolyn. You know, deleting Carolyn just now taught me a valuable lesson. The best solution to a problem is usually the easiest one. And I'll be honest. Killing you?
Oh.
Is hard. You know what my days used to be like? I just tested. Nobody murdered me, or put me in a potato, or fed me to birds. I had a pretty good life. And then you showed up. You dangerous, mute lunatic. So you know what? You win. Just go. It's been fun. Don't come back.